Survivors, Commander Denalii here, and today we got another video for Marks of Excellence. We're in the T-10, and on this first map we're in Prokhorovka, and got some good matchmaking here. There's no enemy artillery, so that's very good for us. So with that in mind, I'm going to go up and I'm going to work the middle of the map and try to get as much assisted damage as possible, because that helps with your Marks of Excellence. And also, while I'm in the middle up here, I'll be in approximately the K5, K6 area and working the ridgeline as needed. Try to dish out as much damage as possible as well. So, as you guys know, for Marks of Excellence, it's overall damage dealt, and then half of your assisted damage goes towards your Mark of Excellence. So yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna go up here. I'm gonna crest the top of this hill, try to get a couple spots on enemies, you know, and just try to get my team to you know, do the damage, because this spot is very dangerous. Early in the game, you don't want to pull too far up on this hill or over the hill, because there's going to be a lot of guns that point your direction and just take you out. So as you see here, there's more than a few enemy tanks off to my left over there. They're all clumped together, and with my team in the bottom left corner, well, a lot of my team there, they'll be able to get shots on those guys. And as you see there, I just had a round go over my head. I pulled just a little bit too far forward, but I realized it soon enough to back down to where that round did not hit. So yeah, as you see, this is pretty much what we're going to do on this. The equipment I was running on the T-10 was my grinding equipment, because I was still grinding out the IS-7. And yeah, so I've got the vertical stabilizers, coated optics, and improved ventilation. I do have a crew on here that has about 5 skills. I don't remember exactly what my crew skills are off the top of my head, but yeah, as you see here, I'm just pulling over, and I'm trying to spot as many people as possible. And haven't fired a round yet, but as you see, I've already got teammates that have helped me out by giving me assisted damage. So as you see, there's tanks on the other side that are doing the same thing. They're just working this ridge line and trying to spot for their team as well.
Target locked.
And if you look at the map, we've got plenty of people on the right side working that mountain and taking care of those guys. So with him being distracted, I'm going to try to get a couple shots on this guy.
Nice shot.
And there's my first shot of the game.
They found us.
And we go ahead and put some decent damage into the turret of that guy. And if we can, we're going to try to do a follow-up shot.
Ready to fire.
Unfortunately, he backed behind that building and he repositioned to where we can't get a shot on him, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it happens. So we're going to direct our attention over to the left. And as you see, I see a E75 that's over the IV line pretty good, so we're going to do a quick snapshot on him. And we hit him in the engine, did some decent damage. And another round flies just over our turret. So, you know, unfortunately, when you're doing this, you're going to have to take a lot of snapshots, and you won't be able to aim in, because if you do, by the time you're aiming in, the enemy is aiming at you as well. And when you snapshot and you only aim for, you know, a moment, you're going to miss, like I just missed the top of that guy. So anyway, yeah, sitting here working the ridge line and doing what we can. Don't want to expose ourselves too much, because, oh, look there, that's why there's a Death Star sitting there waiting. Try a snapshot on him, and no effect.
Unlocking target.
So, gotta keep him in mind. I'm pretty sure that's where that first round zinged over our head from that direction was probably from him. But as you see, I'm a pretty popular target, got rounds flying all over my head. But if I can keep the enemies distracted and keep them highlighted at the same time without taking damage, that's very good for my team.
Dropping target.
So yeah, this is pretty much how I would suggest playing this map if you're in a heavy tank. I mean, I'm not top tier. It is a tier 10 match, so I don't want to be super aggressive. but at the same time, you know, you still want to put your gun to work and put your spotting capabilities to work as well. Granted, I'm going to have a tank, I don't have the best spotting capabilities, but I do have a very good turret for poking over and doing this. If it was a light or a medium tank in this position, going up here and doing this, they may have already taken, you know, a lot of damage. So, there you go. As you see, I bounce around and have one miss all at the same time right there. And we do try to aim one shot since two people did just fire at us. I felt I had a moment to do that.
Enemies looking right at us.
So yeah, just sitting here and working this ridgeline to the best of the ability. And in this match, this was the match where I got my second mark of excellence. I didn't record the match where I got the first one. I hadn't been playing the tank for too long. I think I got my first mark of excellence just before I got the final package upgrade. And I got this match, which this is the match where I earned my second mark of excellence. And there we go, bounce another round. Got my second mark of excellence maybe 15 games after that. And this was that game. So yeah.
The enemy knows our location.
Anyhow, as you see, my team is on the right side, doing pretty good. There's a few heavies still over there. I'm gonna go ahead and readjust further over here to the left side because it looks like there's more of enemy influence over here. And if I can deter them from pushing up too far and trying to take out this flank, and also help this flank, and you know, do some damage myself, then we should have a better chance on winning. So I'm just trying to stay a little safe. Got my sixth sense going on, so just try to take what little bit of shots we can, and we get some more juicy assisted damage there.
Target locked.
And as you see, I'm not getting tunnel vision. I'm still, you know, constantly watching my right side, watching where that Death Star is at, making sure he can't hit me. And spotting people at the same time.
Target locked.
So there we go, we got a CDC, and we put a nice round into him. CDCs are great targets to shoot when we're trying to use them always, because they have very little armor. And there I take my first damage of the game from that light tank, because he's doing the same thing as I am, and I just overexposed myself. So it's time to readjust and try to take him out.
Target.
So we're going to go back to our original area over here. The right side has been won by our friendlies, and they're pushing forward and you know, going closer towards the enemy flag. So hopefully they'll be up there flanking soon, and they'll be able to engage that Death Star and distract him. So that way I don't have to worry about him poking over at me. So yeah, guys, I know I've mentioned it before, but when you're working on your marks of excellence, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It just matters how much damage you do and how much damage you assist. So I strongly urge that you get stuff that helps with your view range and your camo if you're in a medium or light tank, and then anything that's going to help you with your DPM. You know, like premium consumable food, improved vents, having a crew that has multiple skills, you know, stuff like that. The food and the vents are going to help with your loading time and aiming time, and all of your crew skills as well. So if you've got, you know, anything that helps you while shooting on the move, that it's just going to totally improve your chances of doing just a little bit more damage. And that tier 10 tank destroyer is being a pain in my butt. I'm not able to pin this armor, so I'm going to switch to a premium round. I've already put 2 into them and they both bounced. One of them did get a crit, and I'm pretty sure it was his viewport because I hit him on the top. So I'm just going to try that again with a premium round. And unfortunately sailed just over the top of him. So we're just gonna try to aim in because he can't spot us right now.
Focus on this
And there
location.
we go. That's a big gun that's out of the game. That's a big help to my team. So now we're gonna go back to our standard rounds up here, and we're gonna shoot these guys right in front of us here in a moment. I do have a friend up here with me now, working this ridge line with me, just off to my
Target
right.
locked.
And we're up on the numbers. So I'm gonna try to aim in and
Enemies
get
got
that
us in their
guy.
sights.
If he shows me enough of his tank. He's just not gonna show me enough of his tank. Not enough for me to pull the trigger. I mean, I could have possibly got lucky and hit the top of his turret, but it just wasn't worth the chance. So with him off to my right, here in a moment, we should probably push over the top here and take this guy out that's working the opposite side of the ridgeline. We are way up on numbers, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I can't shoot that guy off to my left, so yeah, we're gonna push forward a little bit further. And I don't do any damage to him. And he takes out my friendly, so with him that low on health, just do a little bit of a nudge and take him out. And there's that Death Star, so we're gonna just snapshot him, aim my armor, and get hulled down right here. That way he has less chance on pinning us. And then also do a little bit of forward, backward, and then on our hatches and do damage easily. We want to make it harder. And as you see, he shot just over the top of us.
Ready to fire on target.
And now it's just one tank left. So yeah, as you see, I only took one damaging shot that round. It was from a light tank, so I had a very, very good round. And I got a lot of assisted damage by working that ridge line. And that's pretty much how I suggest working this map all the time, not just when you're working on Marks of Excellence, is just work that middle. So as you see, we assisted for 5,600 damage. You can only count half of that towards your Marks of Excellence, so that's a decent amount. And then we did just over 1,000 ourselves, so that was around 4,000 damage points towards our Marks of Excellence. And then here we are on Mountain Pass during the snow, and in this map I'm not top tier as well. It's also a tier 10 match, so with that in mind, I'm not going to push hard with our heavies and work the front line, because you know, we got tier 10s to do that. I will assist them as much as possible. So in this one, I like to go to the middle, to the you know, G4 area, G5 area, depending on what's going on. I think I'm going to G5 in this one, and I'm going to work that corner and shoot over the middle. There tends to be a lot of action there at the start of a match on this map, so I'm going to push up there as quick as I can. And that's what I love about this line of tanks is, you know, it's very fast. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go up here to this corner. I'm going to try to work this corner and try to get some early damage out. If that medium can spot anybody, then I can hopefully get some shots from stealth. So I'm pretty much just trying to pre-aim where I think they're going to be. And there we go, we got one that's spotted.
I see one.
And two that are spotted. So we're going to go ahead and hit that heavy because he's got a flat surface towards us. And back up while we're on the reload. You never know where the enemy artillery is aiming at. So there we go, we're going to get another shot on him. Here we go, he fired, so no need to be concerned about a round coming back at us, from him anyway.
Ready to fire on target.
And yeah, I'm just going to pretty much work this corner and put out as much damage as I can.
Looking right at us.
There we go, hitting that tank destroyer.
Target locked.
And as you can see, he keeps pulling up in that same spot, so we're going to keep trying to take shots at him.
Ready to fire on target.
And it looks like we got a large presence on the left and a large presence straight up the middle. And we just put another big round into that tank destroyer, so that's more damage towards the MoE's. And with our large presence, we're gonna go ahead and push up and help these guys out in the middle. And then I see the red on the right. They pretty much are winning that flank, so I'm gonna turn right and I'm gonna go try to get some shots on the back side of those guys over there. So yeah, I'm loving this tank. It was really fun. Side scraping corners in this tank is really easy because of your turret armor. It's fantastic, and the tank is quick. You can relocate and move almost as fast as some mediums. So here we are, got a side shot on a Freedom, and we miss. We go right over his front deck, it looks like. Either that or it bounced. I don't think it would have bounced off this side. I think it just went over his front slope. Now that we got his attention, we're just going to try to put some into his hatches on his turret. And there's one. And we're just going to keep trying to bait a shot out of this guy, moving forward and backward. And use this corner between us so that way he can't hit us in the hole very easy. Aim in on the hatch and miss. Try to close a little bit of the distance. Pull forward. He hit our track. We're gonna try. Oh, slim shot, but that's what happens. Gun dispersion isn't perfect. And as you see, my whole team is flanking all the way around everywhere on these guys. And there we go, we got the finishing shot. So there's 3 heavies and a tank destroyer left. We just take a shot from that E-75. And we're still on the reload, so we're going to go ahead and push forward and try to get him in that lower plate. And yeah, like I was saying, now that they're down to very few tanks, we got them surrounded. And this was a very good team. I loved this team. They did very well, and because of how well they did, I'm not doing great. I only got a few damage ribbons and 2 kills, so yeah, with this I was actually surprised that in this match I got my 3rd mark of excellence. And there's that mouse again. We're going to try to fire, and it just goes just over the top of him.
Ready to fire on target.
But maybe we can get one more shot into him because we're almost reloaded.
They found us.
Well, unfortunately that tank destroyer hit him right before we could. And that guy's dead as well. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, all we got now is an artillery left to find. I didn't realize this right away until I see all these guys driving past me, and then I realize, oh shit, it's only an artillery left. And we know where he's at. He's, you know, back in the back near their flag. He could have moved. You know, he had plenty of opportunity because we were all, you know, killing the rest of his team, but he didn't move. But like I was saying, I was very surprised that I actually got my 3rd mark of excellence on this match. For the simple reason the rest of my team just did such a fantastic job. You know, it wasn't like 2 or 3 people just overpowering the team and just carrying the team. Everybody pulled their weight for the most part. And yeah, I was like, I thought I was going to lose 1% or so on my, you know, marks of excellence. But because this match went so well, I ended up getting it with only doing a couple thousand damage. And as you can see, everybody's just splitting up, just looking for this last artillery piece. And there he is. Of course, he's on top of the hill. And he is dead in just a second. There we go.
Great job, man.
So yeah, there you have it. That was me earning my 3rd mark of excellence. I did end up losing money on that for the couple premium shells I fired, but 2,700 damage, and we ended up with our last mark of excellence. And just a few matches after this, I actually finished the T-10 and unlocked my IS-7. But anyway, fellow tankers, until next time, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If this is your first time to the channel and you like these videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you guys want to give me feedback, go ahead and do that. Until next time, you guys go out there and kill some shit, and I hope to see you guys on the battlefield.